What? What's goody? Huh? What's good? Huh? Y'all good? Listen, I just woke up. I ain't even showered yet. I just brushed my teeth. Just brushing my teeth, I was looking at my phone. I know it's a bad habit. I'll be addicted to the phone, but whatever. It's how I communicate to y'all, see what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? So I'm reading, and the first thing that pops up in Google, like I didn't even type anything into the search. I didn't put I didn't put boogie, nothing. The first thing that pops in is Eminem. Fans are roasting Eminem's verse on Bogeys' album. Now, before we get into that, let me just get some of the maintenance out the way. You know what we got to do. First of all, shout out to the SFJ Nation, the greatest family on the line. Many have tried, but there is only one real family on the YouTubes, online. That's the goddamn nation. Huh? So either join it, either roll or get rolled over. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who tuned in yesterday for the live. You know what I mean? We broke down Boogie's album. I had to take it down right away because they blocked it before it even was public. I was like, yo, shout out to Shady Records. I ain't mad at that. Y'all niggas was on the try it. But my channel's not monetized, guys, so don't trip. Don't even trip. There's no money made from it. It's just promo. Anyway, Dream Chasers music video is dropping Friday. Friday, it's when it's dropping, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody who donated on those two particular live streams, the trailer is ready and you will be getting it on Monday. So if you emailed Scru pre-release at gmail.com. If you emailed that with your proof of a donation, you will be receiving that in your email. All right, let's get that out. We got that out the way. Now we're here. Oh, yeah, keep watching S&J Nation. You got to keep watching the Four Horsemen video. It's at 700,000 views. We're under 200,000 views. Are we? We under 300,000 views of hitting 1 million views, and y'all know that this is gonna be my first 1 million view vid I'm associated with in any way, son. Word. This is gonna be Crips' first 1 million view song. So this is big for all of us, and that's why I'm going so gung-ho every day. I'm spearheading, I'm wanting everybody, I'm doing as much promotion as I can. It's not even on my channel. Go to Crips' channel, Red Crips' channel, watch it, comment. If you already comment again. It's free, ain't nobody stopping you. Just comment again. Huh? If it gets us closer to 1 million, what's it hurt? Shout out to everybody, man. Got some big more news coming soon. But anyway, so let's talk about this verse, man. I've broke it down probably 3 times now, right? The first time I broke it down was on the initial reaction I did of Rainy Days. I've been thugging through my rainy days. Yeah. I've been doing that, right? Cool. Right? I've been doing that. I broke that down, then I did the monthful breakdown, then I did the live breakdown. And let me just tell y'all my opinion of his opening bar. It wasn't the entire verse. There was 2 bars in like the first 4 or 8 that were just a little cringy, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I said in my initial reaction, I can see how people will take this as a dad joke, but this is dope. And I'm looking at it now like what it is, bro, is the cadence. What's throwing people off, like I've said this 100 times, but since this is an official video battle, let me say it again. It is the cadence in which M said that bar. He said, effing absurd, like a shepherd having sex with a sheep, F it you heard. And the way he spaced it, let me break this down in writing and how rappers do stuff. The reason why people are hearing this so corny is because it's set up so corny. It's not the bar that's corny. The bar lives and dies on the delivery. That particular bar. That bar is always 1 foot in being cringy and 1 foot in being dope. It's up to you to deliver that bar right and well so it doesn't land on the cringe. When M does this, like a shepherd having sex with a sheep, space. Fuck what you heard. That's horrible. Because what it does is it revs your mind up to think the ending bar is going to be something crazy. You leave us on a cliffhanger. It would be like if a movie, okay, there's plenty of scenes in a movie, right? Or on a TV show. Plenty of scenes, right? There may be some good scenes, some bad scenes, right? And those scenes never hurt as much as a bad cliffhanger, don't they? Think about it. You can watch a TV show and it has a bunch of uneventful, anticlimactic stuff that happens. And you're like, well, that was whack. But if they leave you on a cliffhanger and you come back and the payoff is trash, you gonna hate that show. That's what it is. You left us on a lyrical cliffhanger and came back with a weird bar. So I can see 100% why people see that. And I think M needs to start realizing sometimes, because he's had this problem. And I think this is the biggest difference between M now and M when he was younger or before. I think when people say they don't like Eminem, the two reasons is the cadences in which he raps now, people don't like. There's a one cadence that he uses. I'm not saying he only uses one, but there's one particular cadence he uses that is very polarizing. It's the cadence he used on the Donald Trump freestyle. It's the cadence that he used on, what was the other freestyle he did? The Body freestyle or whatever. It's that, that's an awfully hot coffee pot. A lot of people don't like that. It sounds like weird spoken word. And M didn't used to rap like that. He never used to use that cadence. That cadence literally came after the R albums. You cannot find a freestyle of M before that. And even during the time when he's recording the R albums, even his freestyles, he still wasn't rapping like that. But there's a lot of songs where he just started doing this weird, and then he has like a weird staccato flow. He's like, da 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 da, and people don't like it. What I don't understand is, M most of the time is saying some fire stuff. I don't know why there's certain things he chooses to do that's gonna polarize people. Even his fans, though. That's what I'm saying. The people who listen to this Boogie song are M fans. You really think that the people who listen to this aren't M fans? They're M fans. They are M fans that listen to this. So Boogie doesn't have a big enough of a fan base for them to cause a big enough conscious stream to make anybody notice anything. It's the M fans. If you can be honest with yourself, you can be an M fan and be like, yeah, that bar was garbage. That bar was crazy garbage. And then the ID one was was kind of bad too. But here's my point, right? If he would have delivered, like when he goes, I done effed up my legacy, effing absurd, like a shepherd having sex with a sheep, F what you heard. If he would have delivered like, I done effed up my legacy, it's effing absurd, like a shepherd having sex with a sheep, just F what you heard. Like that would have been you see how it doesn't, like he does things where he says the bar and it makes your brain overanalyze the bar because the way he presented it to you. If you just make it easy, bang, bang, give him a quick one, you don't put so much space in between the weird bars, it's not gonna land as awkward on people. That landed awkward as hell on people's ears. And the ID thing too, because then here's my biggest point. The doc, Dre said rock the boat and the doc is my peer, right? If he would have delivered that like he delivered the F what you heard that could have landed weird. But since he was in the middle, and the doc is my peer, it came off like, oh, I love that bar. Dre said rock the boat and the doc is my peer. That is crack. But it's all about delivery. It's all about delivery, and that's what I'm learning about M. It's like a lot of the stuff he's saying would not land as weird or land a lot better if he just, when he goes, in my mind I'm a fighter, my heart's a lighter, my soul is the fluid, my heart sparks a writer, but author with arthritis, carpal tunnel, Marshall got starchitis, hard-headed and bull-headed and pig-headed. Like he's, for every lyric spitted, there are 6 critics that's waiting for me to slip with it. Like he, go back to that, man. Nobody asked for this new. I don't understand that flow, and I'm a M fan, obviously, and I'd be like so sick and tired of arguing with people when they actually have great points. Like yo, M. I've heard people be like, yo, M can rap, but M can't rap, and I'm like, what you mean by that? He's like he can write, but like he can write good, he can write well, but he can't say it as well as he used to say it. There's like a weird emphasis on certain things that he didn't used to emphasize before that really kind of take away from what he's actually saying. So let me go ahead and see this. There's an article from uprocks.com where they are addressing the whole situation. I did an article about it, and let's read the article, shall we? Why do I feel like there's too much light? Hold up. My bad, y'all. There it is. It's feeling way too lit up. Bottle lit up. Bottle lit up. Y'all see my new mic? Swanky, that blow. Dabble dee dabble die. All right. Let's read the article, shall we? And don't ask me why I'm looking so white in the face. Oops. Hold on, my bad, y'all. I gotta set this. Y'all know I just keep it real gangster. Keep it real gangland. Okay. Boogie's debut album, Everything Is For Sale, is finally out and excellent. I thought it was excellent too. Good review. Nice little one-word review by Uprocks. I enjoy it. But some fans can't seem to get over the much anticipated collaboration between Boogie and his label head Eminem. While it's technically as impressive as everyone, this is exactly what I said. Thank you, Uprocks, shout outs, because sometimes y'all know hot new hip hop be smoking peyote before they write their articles, and they be trying to fit in as many words as they can. While it's as technically as impressive as every one punchline has tickled listeners' funny bone, but one punchline has tickled, but maybe not the way he intended. What does that SpongeBob mean? Yeah, then it shows a picture of the shepherd having sex with the sheep. That's what you heard. That is. Hold on, I gotta hear what Remy Ma said.
0.
Wait.
The lowest is what? 0.
Yeah, that bar was not good, y'all. There's the delivery, people killing him. It's on rainy days, which finds Eminem fighting once again to redefine his legacy, doubling down on his rapid-fire, complex lyricism. Not in the beginning. The bar in question, for some reason, was out of his wheelhouse of rapid-fire. He just decided, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and rap it as slow as possible. And I like that in the beginning, like, yeah, now it forces you to say, but then it's like, maybe that wasn't the greatest thing for M right now. He said, I left my legacy hurt, effing absurd. I left my legacy hurt, effing absurd. Like a shepherd having sex with his sheep, comma, F what you heard. Don't you hear a laugh track after that? It literally sounds like you should go, da-da-da, at the end, or, boom. It's very like, the spacing is what killed it. When the Genius Twitter account shared this lyric, however, all hell broke loose in the mentions. While some fans merely responded with straightforward gifs and memes with booze and disgusting faces, others wonder why M continues to be so obsessed with changing their minds about his recent output. Because he's hurt. Because obviously, I don't know why people be saying dumb stuff. Because we as a people hurt his feelings. Duh. That's what happens. He's an artist. He put out art. He thought it was passable. We didn't think so, and his feelings are hurt, so he has to do that. I don't know why people be asking questions they know the answer to. It's like, it's because we hurt his feelings with kamikaze. One simply resorted to reposting the funny Chris D'Elia impression that became a typical response to his wordy flow. Damn. Yeah, man. Oh, man, I don't get what's the disconnect? You was right there in Kamikaze. There was a few, but you was right there. Don't let it slip. Stay in the studio, bro. Keep recording. I think you're somebody who needs to literally be rapping, at least writing half a verse, 4 bars, or recording a day. I think you ought to keep your pen sharp, because sometimes you forget what people are gonna cringe at. Like, if I was in the studio and I heard that bar, I was like, oh, people are definitely gonna hate that bar. For this part, Boogie told Billboard that his intention was to compete with his new boss and eventually usurp him. I don't think anyone understands that I want to take his spot, he said. I love him and that's my big bro. He signed me and changed my life, but I want his spot and I want to be richer than him. As you should. While that's not completely out of the realm of possibility, he definitely needs to avoid turning the internet against him. For now, that's not true. For now, enjoy some of the funny responses below. And then there's a bunch of them. Please be advised that Eminem shows up on Boogie's album and says like a shepherd. What you heard? Oh, man. They're running through Bogeys. Oh, man. They killing him. They killing him. Y'all put in the comment section, we're not talking about the verse. And I know people are going to jump in here and just like acted like I said his verse was whack. No. That part that's clearly questionable, bro. Those bars that if anybody else would have said, but just keep it honest. If MGK says these bars that way, are you going to defend it? That's the question. Yeah. Got y'all. Got him. I got him. Yup. They thought there was, nope, I got him. If MGK makes a new Eminem diss track called Eminem is Super God Awful and I'm the God MC, and that's his opening bar, y'all telling me you ain't gonna kill him like Weird Beard? Be honest, bro. Just be honest with yourself, man. That's all I ask. Because I know for a fact, I put everything I'm worth on the line. That I always say, if Eminem didn't say this bar and MGK would have said this bar, woo, y'all would have bodied my man. You would have bodied MGK. I'm just saying. These are the parts as fans we have a responsibility to tell the artists that we love. That wasn't it, Chief. Make sure you don't do like that going on, all right? We enjoy your music. We know you're much better. That's like Michael Jordan. This dude is like the Michael Jordan. That's like Michael Jordan coming in and scoring 3 points in a game. You can't pat him on his back and say, good game. You got to look at him and be like, listen, champ, you the champ, man. You was not supposed to be performing like that. What you think about the bar, huh? If MGK says this bar, would you rock with it, or would you say that this is hot garbaggio? That's just my question to you. Put in the comment section. Y'all keep playing that Four Horsemen. It's now available on iTunes, Apple Music, and I think Spotify. I know it's Apple Music for sure, but love y'all. This should be interesting comment section. I will be in the comment section today, so. Dream Chaser video dropping with Dax on Friday. Love y'all. We out.